bi ene se kane fotosamfo onumunyamfo oforiata no America wo mutemuafo a wotena asem no so de ababontin kirem se Ghanafo ye ni nyinaso bi a ewo se wo mapapa no esan ba oman mu
Abanye de atu jase wura ngomasuam titiriwo engomasuam wonom a efefe ban meche basic na wode akofom kra no ye primary no enhye ya ebua ngomasuam eye national standardized test na ban so wo besan de aba
dom kume wo mrahye begafie de atu dwa kirem se sabio sedio oba wonyinsan na se ne nyinsan no ese ya ye kan miscarriage no ene eba emremu pa wuntumi ayede no ekwakọ twiri mu no eye miscarriage of justice.
Alhaji Osman Masawudu ene ni din foforo eye bugabuga sabre wode nkra bi ekwa ma ye mampani John Dramani Mahama ye de mu enkyeremu nyina abedom wo kase mu
openi a wakasama MPP amanyoku no ewa Asante Mantemu de atu dwase wo koto se wonyanko ho akamu a endan weti koma no na onyonko da enwoda
National Service Authority wonum yesen kabosumi bia wobeti wonum sika no mekire ye personnel wo musika no dunum sidinu edunum nanka wode ayenhye ya ma wo mo adesuafo anasem panimfo wo mante ase enu nti sabre eye National Service Authority wo ma twen sa na moyankomutu no asensen
yebeko South Africa mainu emu womu television station SABC edi akoto so se Ghana kura no Ebola ababeje hafa enipa dodo ewu ama Ghana asoye hwapomuden ensem so ebu ofu yie pa
yabeko Israel ene Gaza wonum nsemu ya kasa Israel wo maja kodiemu akwa akogu Gaza so nam so ama busua bi emu nipa ensia to nananom ewo ensiedo
wei ene ensenkaye bi ene nanwumre apesamakafo yafa bra donhwere bako eda yanim yede ebesum se nwumre no nsia kasebo wo Adventist World Radio Kumasi 97.7 FM so kasiye bibinti ene Facebook wunya bi enhwe wo nemum YouTube no Awr Kumasi 97.7 ubenya kasiye bi na wahwe sanso na awrkumasi.com wonsa bekan na Awr Kumasi app no nso no ubenya yen ewo so etie yen Dumeku a aso yasen eye Atama Me Herbal Clinic na afei Haxa mixture ne capsules womo na aso yasen anwumrei yede kasiye eba besum mu iya mo beti ene si yede kasiye ebesom mu no eyeme ni ansa mene
abena adomako redu
ye basisi ya
Awr Kumasi 97.7 mega
abunu sia AWR
afe yembonra kasiye no emu Ghanafo mobekaya ebeto dwase kane fotosamfo edema omanyi onumonyamfo Ken Ofori ata ene wa afimpinu ni eduonu enan a Ghana ekoto aba opanima ne bosomeda na etoso enson ema Ghanafo ekoto sante to abani nina wo mu dodo no aka se wo mu epe Ghana mampani dada sabre no na waba ba koso abepre na wowo ahomegiem kakra mekire His Excellency John Dramani Mahama womsan kofa ne baye ene yewura afimpinu ene eduonu enumu no ena womo bo modia opepon bosomeda etoso enson wo so aye ebeye Ghana mampani a eye nimpre nu so obetina benwa no so na efisa abre no eba ne beto dwase and special prosecutor kisie jaben wadi aba beto dwa kiremu se kane fotosamfo kenoforiata no wo hwe ne niam bi a woye ye wabra na nana adodankwa akufu ado wati abenwa so se Ghana mampani no na emu owerem wo susu se sika bi efa ne nsase na enumu no ena Ghana abo papa ya se nkebe ya wonfi United States of America na nkwomra na Ghana mra no wombegina ano ende Ghana mpanifo twero nkrata ede eko America man mu enam so mo beka se enya dia papa yi yede ne beba oman mu ene anase wochina na otemuafo a wotena asem no so David Gardi wono America ni no dia tudwa kire mu se enkrata asem a Ghana ye OSP Office of the Special Prosecutor kisie jabenda no wamode bedan America ban se wonhwe no woma openi kenufuriata mra no ene emu oha papa ayesa tentenhuo no enya de a ensemfua na ewomu no wotumi gina so eka se kane fotosanfo ken ofuriata womra omamu no de atudwa kirim se sa ensem a OSP de pa ye ni na no se bio na eyehrodohura dansem womu hwemu a yentumi embua openi no fo emanu enyeyi na ensem iba ye na Office of the Special Prosecutor Kisia Jabia wono eda ho nso ede aba no wo kirem se America fo wo munim de wo muka wo munim mrem se mra pa ye de ye adwuma wo bi de hye aba wo mamu ne ese ye mra no ene no ebedi nti gya no mre si dai ene waka se wo ma no emba enam so ema Kisia Jabia atu dwese wo mu da so a ekurasem no mu enya de wo mogye mu ne anase ochina wo twen se berepa no wonsa ebeka openi anakane wo ye fotosanfo ma oman Ghana Ken Ofuriata na waba begina emra no ano
ya to akase no so aban ede ababo ntene se sabre ye nhyehyeye bia aba monten so na eboa enwomasuam titiri wonom a efefe eye basic education no wo san ede ababio na san nhyehyeye brofo kasem no ye beka national standardized test san so hwe no ansa na bofra bia wo basic obetwo ne BEC na wato so akọ senior high no obefa sa enso hwe mu na enso hwe no ehyaase afie ye BS2 anasa de kan sa class 2 no na fe udu BS4 sa standardized test no betwo bi ansa na wakọ akodru BS6 nso betwo bi na edidimu a wakọ BS9 anasa JHS3 na wakọ akotwo BEC sa nyoman anasa nso hwe mia wodo a won mu behwe na waso amofra na hwe no eye literacy ene numeracy na ya ka literacy na se abofra no betumi atro na wakenkan no betumi ne yonko adi nkita ho eno no na afa numeracy no nso ye bonwura eye enkontamu a enioma bia ekoso won kontabuo mu no emofra no wonkotro BEC na wadi emu entintiman ewo numeracy ene literacy mu eno nti ye koso afa ohwe eye ye nwomasuan so oni onyamfo Haruna Idrusu na aban hyehye mrebi na wo na bibi nti wonom twesense na afi wo sade aba no yenkotie emu enchiremu.
We will, as you notice, begin with learners in primary two, and rather than testing different groups of people of each assessment circle, the same cohort of learners will be followed through, so from 2 to 4 to 6, so that we can measure the progress of that cohort over the years before they get to write BECE. We're planning to escalate and upscale the national standardized tests across the country because we want valuable evidence to test foundational learning. You all saw the answers to the basic question. History class. Who was Ghana's first president or Ghana's first president of the First Republic? They all got it right with Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. But when it came to when Ghana gained her independence, maybe because of the tension of the minister present and the tension of all of you around, they struggled. Ghana needs to realign in basic foundational learning. When the child gets literacy right, it measures the success of that child throughout the education life. So thank you very much.
Openi ayete neni eje yenwoma suasoafo ni onyamfo Haruna Idrusu.
Yetwa kasia no eso ni akwa kopiemu ewo mrahye bedwafie na wo mrahye bedwafie wo mo ba no dania bedie kire Mame Patricia Apiaje ene woba Kumasi asokwade a wono ene ye mrahye bedwani a wogine mu ema abato empesua so ayeye asokwa na efiri bra chairman wuntumi nensem eba ye ene enope ye de betum anim se dom kuma no ba no dani Alexander Afenyoma kendi atudwa se enya de akukurudu MPP amanyoku no Womo betena se ayenhwe han se de NDC pebia wonye nti wode nsem ahodro beba eno enene wukopiem ewo mrahye bedwafi a eye dom kuma no womo ba no dani abedi ekire Mame Patricia Apiaje edi tudwa ekirem se kwan pa ye de onimonyamfo Bernard Entwibu esiako dodo no efre ne chema wuntumi afaso no ene enye papa ayese bio woba afefro na wapon akwada no eye miscarriage of justice na chese womo ama pepere yo anya adwuma ma ne branso e wose wowo ene womo apon pepere yo no e wo kwan Mame edia tudwa e kiremu se de asem dibia no womu di chema wuntumi asem edebaye no womu dom kuma wagitumu a enyeye enti wode nsem ni na wo bekruchi ediegu nkrata so akode frene se court of appeal womu san akose da bi ensem ne mu owrem emunda ho yensan entena so biom se de beya pepere yo ebede di ewo chema wuntumi ensem no mu yenti ensem a Mame Patricia Apiaje wode atudwa.
The minority would do whatever is lawfully and properly within its power through parliament and through public advocacy to see that justice is done and that the defects which have robbed the judgment of its legitimacy are corrected. 4 serious defects run through this case, and each deserves nation's full attention. First, the denial of a council of choice. We understand that judgment was delivered despite the absence of Chairman Wuntumi's lead counsel, whose office had notified the court of a prior professional engagement abroad. Second, the refusal to refer serious constitutional questions to the Supreme Court. The trial judge decided for herself that Section 99 2B of the Minerals and Mining Act was, in her own words, clear and unambiguous. Third, and perhaps most vulnerable of all on the law, is how the court pierced Akunta Mining Limited's corporate veil to convict Chairman Wuntumi personally. The judgment convicted Wuntumi and the company separately on separate counts, using reasoning that treats them as one and the same. A court cannot dissolve a company to convict the man, others when it is pointed at the political opposition. A government serious about ending selective justice must prosecute its own with the same vigor it has shown here.
Mame esan eto aso se dom kuma wo mrahye bedwafie no enya de a wo betena hode won sahye wo demri fam enti no aban mranim ni pani metre Attorney General wo mra bonten na ene afanu no mienu NDC ni MPP wo nkofo a ewo mu a wotu galamse ni bi no wonfa wo mu ni na edin emra bonten no obi ahunu se enyiyimu bi anim pepere yo no ene wode eye adwuma sei ene Mame ede kan ho.
The minority therefore call on the Attorney General to publish the state's enforcement record on illegal mining across the political spectrum. We call on the Court of Appeal to scrutinize the denial of counsel, the refusal to refer, and the veil piercing with equal and unflinching rigor. We call on the judiciary to reaffirm the threshold for constitutional referral, with express regard to the Supreme Court's own decision in the Zanato case. And we call on all Ghanaians of every party to insist that the standard which cleared Mr. Chikase's name in 2016 be demanded with equal conviction today. Let us be clear about what this statement is not. It is not an attack on the judiciary as an institution. It is a call for consistency.
Dom kume wo mrashe bedwafie wo mo ba no dania bediechire mama Patricia Apiaje ene akotie nene no.
Alhaji Osman Masawudu uko NPP amanyekuo no mu a wono ene ye third national vice chairman ene wodenkra ekwama aban yi opani a woda no mekire yaman pani John Dramani Mahama wo kire mu se wa sha bra opani efa abanwa tena so no sabio na mamuo mu ono de enya de wo hunu se nneoma esisusu yie na wode enkra ekwama no se esese wo yo mampani a wutimi esigina ye nhyehyeye bi na beye ekam eda ho ma enchirima ene enema nyina nanso wa hwa emfie mienu ene namu ekona wo nsa aban won hyeda emfa ginaye bi ensi pa sabio se wo firi aban akonya so a betumi aye enkaidum ede amano wasade ma yaman panin sa wobesre no ara won kai no ne mpanimfo nyina won hunu se wofira abanwan so a akontabuo ewo ho ne ka ne se accountability no eno ntubra wonum afa adwaite so na wo bubu oman Ghana wo chinchinchim stia sikasemu apomudini nneoma ahoduo mu no dwumadie ne nyina mu won kai se wo wi a atemuo ewo ho eno ntinniema bi omobe ne sabre no enhyehyeye ne nneoma bi ewo kira adache wo mu beyi eho ano yankwa Masawudu ho na ne nkra wode kwa akoma yemampani John Dramani Mahama no yenkotiemra.
John Mahama, we are tired of John Dramani Mahama in this country. You have no any legacy that the current generation will benefit and the future generation will come and benefit. So we are telling John Mahama he shouldn't joke to be a president, the first president in the history of Ghana that you earn your office and you will be prosecuted. I'm telling you, John Dramani Mahama, when he joked, constitutionally, with the New Patriotic Party, after his term of office, he will be a first president to be prosecuted. Mark my words.
Now, Alhaji Osman Masawudu ono na ye third national chairman Emma NPP amanyokuo no ne yete se wodenkra Emma yaman pani John Dramani Mahama se wo firi abanwa so a ene ono be ye omanpani a wodi kan kra ye de no afa emra kwanso.
Yetuwa kasia no esoni edieni akremu ewo amanone asoye no ne yakwa akohwe Ghana asoye hwe amanone ensem eso na manebo a efiwo abekan yensa ene se enedei ene Ghana fo mienu a woye emabawa womo ekwakope bibia bedie ewo Jordan na kodane ene mebeye de nenam wo de adisrede ababeto osoafo hwe amanone ensem so ewo my Ghana mu se emfa ne so enkosi Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so se wo mo akodi nsenseme ewo Jordan man mu ene we de Jordan eja de enufuzo ne wo esen wo ho no wo mo kwa wo manye bi enom wo mo de ekom pradada de kun koto etompo anu enwia so no ketekete no enu bi ena wo mo efem no de atu dwa kirem se ewo mpa se wo mo teye se ni amanone ye nkone kwa na emom wo mo nya akwa kodu wo mo koye no yaje wo mo passport no e de free wo mo nsem eduane nso a wo mo nya bi endi na wo mo hwe TV no wo mo hu se ene wo mo South Africa no aban akwakofa wo mu nina di abaga na memtu wo besere se Ghana aban animanimu ye wo sere no ada wo sere na enya ado ekudonto wo momodia se wodi nani ebe kiremu ewo Jordan na wo mo nso a wo makodi nsenseme no wo beba befa wo mu aba Ghana maimu a wode enkra eko ama amanone eye asoye no ebra maba wei wode won kra ne baye no emfoni ni bi ebekan yensa ni ahodo eka ho no yedi bi egu yemfidi eso
We that are from Ghana. We came here. That was June, and we came here. We are like we get here like 1.5 months. As we came to Jordan to work, no work for us. They are treating us badly. They are treating us badly. No food for us to eat, and where we have been sleeping is not good. And everywhere we go, where we are now, everywhere there is camera on us. We can't do anything. The way they are treating us, we can't record. And no food for us, and where we have been sleeping is not good. It's not good. And they say we should run to Ghana embassy. As we find out, Jordan here don't have Ghana embassy, and we told the people we want to go back to our country, and they say we should pay money. The amount they give us here is $1,920. $920, and they seize our passport. We can't go anywhere. We beg. We need your support. We want to come back to Ghana. We are begging. Please help us.
Ghana this year womu akodi nsenseme ewo Jordan no en wodi ato asoye hwama no ne nsem so se wombo modin a se de woyema womu ewo South Africa no wombe ye bi ema womu
Yemongra eye National Service Authority wonum akache ene esa ekuyi wonum ne hwe se wokosuapon na wuwie kwaje ntete a obesum aban afe ansana aban no afa wadwumam na mpanifo yi ne hweso wonum de hyehyeye bi eba se ye National Service Personnel Association mechira ye nuanom ye kununum ye manom a womo awia suapon awodo akyerɛkyerɛfo ntete ne nursefo ntete ne ntete awodo ni nyina no womo behye womo entitie yase no masua de no ankasika kakra aban de ma wo mo se wontwetwa won ho na omo ba bi eye omo hina omo mfa ntiti no omo ye senka omo ti sika no emu cedi edunum 15 cedis na wode ato ba bi na sa 15 cedis de wode ba ba ne se wo ba ba ye ensiachi ba mekire eye insurance package ede ama wonum afa nso eba wonum welfare bibi enkoye se obi yare ana bibi a obi behia no pofremu no eye sa sika bi na nkomo betietia na bo no na enipa ne hia sa sika yi anka omode akwa akoma no na no anakuo yi mecha National Service Personnel Association NASPA kire mu se ekwane a eye NSA National Service Authority mpanifo ifa so a wa mu titi sika ya tietia no enya kwampa so na koi mai enya de a wonum ebo edwoso ampa mpanifo nso tie na sopam ede atodwa se sa sika si de dunmu anka wo tete ede afri sika kakra aban dodum wo mu no empenfo atwen asensan ye kwa eye NASPA mechira National Service Personnel Association President Abdul Wahab ho na fe ensemu a ne mpenfo eka no nso wode ama niku ema.
Over the past few days, we have been engaged by the management of the National Service Authority over the concerns and frustrations expressed. In response to the feedback from the service personnel and general public, and as well as in line with the sector ministers and board's directive, the management have issued this directive to NASPA. The capacity building program, as currently structured, is hereby suspended with immediate effect, pending a comprehensive review of the program for a decisive action to be taken, which is in line with our sector minister and the Minister of Youth, Empowerment and Development, Honorable George Opariado's directive. Again, we wish to assure every national service personnel that there will be no further deductions on behalf of or in relation to the capacity building training. We would like to emphasize that we welcome this directive wholeheartedly. We thank the Minister, the Board and Management of the National Service Authority for their wisdom and firm guidance. They listened to our outcry, assessed the situation with seriousness, and issued a directive that protects your welfare while preserving the opportunity for a better future. We are grateful for their partnership and their commitment to getting this right. We thank our media partners.
Alright, Tisa Walker say a President Emma NASPA mechire National Service Personnel Association Ora Abdul Wahab Muhammad.
Yedie ni chirem ewo enkran pumpuni mantam no emu. Na wo enkran pumpuni mantam mu aposifo de atudwa chirem se enipa maku edu a wosusu se abefo ntentemfidie so wɔkɔtra so no wɔfa wɔn mu nimdeɛ kakra wɔn mu anya ɛde sisi afoforo ɛgye wɔn sika gu wɔn bottom deɛ ka opotɔ kasɛm sɛ internet frasters ɛnɛ no aban mpanifoɔ a wɔn wɔ bambo dwuma ekuo ne titiriw police ɛne CID ɛde ato dwa ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ enipa du bi ɛwɔ hɔ nom a wakɔkyerɛ wɔn ɛwɔ Nkran Mata Heko Afenya nini na ɛne sɛ Nigeria ni bi wofi alatayaw Nigeria man ni mu ɛne ɔno ɛbɛpie mu ɛwɔ Ghana wɔtete akrɔmfoɔ paa ɛwɔ kran yɛfa so ewie sika ɛwɔ abɛɛfo ntentemfidie no so na ɛno ɛna posifoɔ ɛkyerɛ mu wɔ bi yi wɔn asotire sɛ ɛbere mu na posifoɔ mwada mo nsɔre ɛne mwada nso mu na egu abɔnten mo nkɔhwɛ Nigeria ni bi no akɔfa nipa makomaku edu ɛde abɛka no ho a wɔn mo hyɛ dan twetwe poe bi mu ɛwɔ Mata Heko Afenya wɔn mo ebu nkɔfo bukata ɛde fa so ɛwɔ abɛɛfo ntentemfidie so ɛnam so ɛma CID penny COP Lydia Yako Donko wɔne ne mrantie bɔ wɔn mo homɔden ekopie mu wɔ Mata Heko Afenya wɔde ato dwa kyerɛm sɛ enipa edu no nyinaa no wɔnza aka wɔn mo wɔakyere wɔn mo kronoba wɔn mo bɔ a wɔnam abɛɛfo ntentemfidie so ɛgye nkɔfo sika ɛyɛ wɔn mu bukata no ɛne wɔn mo so ahaban no nyankropɔn eyi ɛma ene wɔn mo to atwi yɛnkotie police CID penny maame Lydia Yako Donko ne nkyerɛmu a wɔde ma yɛ wabra posifoɔ ɛkɔkyere nipa bɔnfoɔ edui.
The Tema Regional Police Command, through the Regional Police Intelligence Directorate, has arrested 10 suspects in connection with internet-related fraudulent activities at Mata Heko Afenya Tema, following an intelligence-led operation conducted on 3rd July 2026. The suspects are Collins Francis Olayi Ojo, Matthew Balogun, Jahid Bello, Abdul Rahman Nufizi, Talent Sinivi, Pray Morrison, Lawal Abdul Aziz, David Ogogbona, Gift Prince, and Kingsley Honest. They were arrested at an apartment suspected to be used as an operational base for their activities. Preliminary investigations established that Collins Francis Olayi Ojo is the coordinator and leader of the group. He is accused of facilitating the movement of 9 Nigerian nationals from Nigeria to Ghana by road and subjecting them to cyber-enabled fraudulent activities under his direction. The 9 individuals were identified as victims of human trafficking and exploitation and have been rescued and placed at a safe location for further action. A search conducted at the premises led to the retrieval of 28 laptop computers and 9 mobile phones, and all electronic devices recovered from them have been secured for digital forensic examination.
Posi CID penny maame Lydia Yako Donko ene yakotie neneno.
Afie twemu yama mpanin bra wonya ekwan na wokan e-visa won sensem no wode to dwa sane wokɔ ye wiem hyegina bra hodo no a wonom bɔ ho mmɔden sɛ wonom beto eye scanner na womo de aba beboa bambɔ mu nsem so ɛwɔ honom sabra ye kasa ye owura Abdul Isaka Bamba ene wokɔ mekyerɛ Ghana Airport Company Limited a ɔno na ye manager ɛwɔ Airport Aviation Security ene sɛ wiem hyen betu akwantufoɔ bɛforo bi besi fam ne saa nneɔma ni nyina no pani ne da no wɔde ato dwa sɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ saa analogic CT scanners ne aba bedru ɛwɔ wiemhyɛn hɔ mekyerɛ Nkran wiemhyɛn egina abia na saa CT scan no adwumaso na ɛbɛboa ne sɛ kane no ane wutu kwan yɛbɛsesa wo nneɔma wo bag yɛbɛbie so ayi ne maako ne ahwɛ nneɔma ɛwɔ mu no saa bro bi anya ho adagye ɛne CT scan no bɛyɛ saa adwuma ne tiewa ameritiawa bia so na ɛbɛsa nso ɛbɛma contemporary so atumi afantoma pa ɛfra ma akwantuo ho nsɛm na edru mebi nipa ɛbɔ peso ɛwɔ wiemhyɛ gina brɛ hɔ no ne nyina nso ɛbɛba fam yɛnkɔ owura Abdul Isaka Bamba hɔ na de akoso ɛwɔ Nkran wiemhyɛn egina bra ɛfa fidi a wɔn makoto no wontwa ho mfonyini ɛmfa ɛnkyerɛ.
This is where the process starts. The passenger walks in, the officer there will guide the passenger to place his or her bags correctly in the tray. The trays have sensors, so every bag that must move must necessarily be in the tray. That moves the bags across, like you see. So you cannot place the bag on the machine its own. It must necessarily go in a tray. So it moves, it gets to the chamber. That is where the analysis is done. We have an officer at the other side, so we can walk there. Yes, this is the analogic equipment. So the analysis happens while the bag is in the chamber. So the officer at the other end, that officer is analyzing the bag while it is in there. Now, bags that we don't have any issue with, if you can go here, they go straight and the passenger picks his bags and walk away. So these bags, that means you don't have any issue with them. Those that we have issues with, they'll be diverted this way so that they go through a secondary search at the other side. I believe we may see that before you leave. It will be diverted because we have issues that will be screened by the secondary. Good. So that tells you that this one have issues. So where it is going, there's an officer there to do a secondary search. That's the essence of that. So we can go through. She analyzes it. If she has issues with it, it diverts here. If no issue, she lets it go straight, you pick it and you walk away. Virtually, that's what happens.
Openi awodi wani echemu ewo Ghana Airport Company Limited ono na hwe se wiemhyen betu akwantufo bedi akoniaba Owra Abdul Isaka bamba na yete se ya fidia wonom akoto na ebeboa wo bambon nsem no otwa ehunfunyi nyina ede ekireye no
ene wo mu a ede niam tu kwan no afede wo mu tiate
ni niam ba na opese wo kan no akirem yi
ye de ni kirem ewo Asante Mantam yi emu ni aba Asante Mantam ana ye ba kukurudu wosi eshi rado MPP womu amanyokuo no na pani ba ko a wono wodi wani kirem Asante Mantam ha de be kan poto kasem se obi e vocal na teso no wo kire na dwen wote ho no ye nsisi no adwenkyira wo bia no ende obekunu kra wo beka eyo pani Paul Yando ene ode atudwa ekire mu se kira ya kire Bernard Entwibu Asiako chairman wuntumi edini kwatwiri mu ewo nsanwem na wakwakoda ensanwem kakra sende mfishedio no na beso ansa ne yi no se beyi na ansa na so no wono eno nya ne ya o na de ye ne ya pa ne se ye beche chairman wuntumi ekire ni na no na galamse ya yesi ati atesia wono ena potoka se beka se edina ye scapegoat na wono ne yede no eye nhwesode de ama afoforo no se ba se papa ikodem na galamse gather them and sell eda so ekoso ewo Ghana maimu a na ese de yasa kapman ye ndwamu no emfa so anhye da mba so enti se yampa si ye de chema wuntumi ekokotum na Ghana ye jai galamse ne dia ene wofo aso wo se ye wo bia bekasa ban ayade ne mom se ya kire no na galamse no eda so ekoso dia ene aban wono ankasa ni jejereje yentie openi Paul Yando nsema wode etudwa
grafo ebe wiase no na o manyo mo hu se tam da bia sa na de ye na me de me se nyame ena nyomo hu se tam da bia sa na de ye na me de me se nyame ena nipa nyina destiny ana se ne bibia no ehye ne se nipa hyebre ehye nipa nsem nipa hyebre se dia akosu na be magala se eja dia nyina no yenhwe dia akosu se dia akosu na be magala se eja dia ene nyina mbona magala se na se enne wati saade we ya tuntumi na emagala
Owra Paul Yando woye kasamafo de ma MPP amanyoko no Asante Mantam eto aso kire mu se no wokoto se wonyonko ne ho akamu a endan wati koma no na esanse wonyonko da ene woda efutuo ene wode ema NDC amanyoko wo mu ayapa wo mu a wo ye adwuma ewo aban mu se wonhwe yie papa esanse se woto na okase yedemenyanko ne yendemede a ene na wo afasoso ewo fie wode nkyeremu emaye de ntia wode efutuo ma NDC fo se wonso nhwe yie na de ato chema wuntumi ebi ebetumi ato wo mu
national chairman of NDC uso tie mi bi se wo ba Ashanti region so a ukọ adujama DC any MPO nana hima apam na free na himfie se wo tu galamse se ukọ Awr constituency MP no won ye fe no Oscar Labi nana no matwa dwan ya gu ne so se wodan wirem onko fie ene wo tu galam say oti ase mo ya bobabo mudin nyina no mo hwe ade a atu ntumi 20 years mo de how many years na mo betimi enya eti ene no ema wani nje because MPP ni a oye chema wuntumi ene ede na tumu na me de tu ede na tumu no wo tan eni bre oti ase ensem fata
Asante mantam kasamafo edema MPP amanyukuo no orapo yando ene etie ne no
Yada sudina asante mantam hayara ne oba mantam yimu a wonum a de odomankoma enubna haban nuaba ene atosode ahodo no esayare meche traditional medicine practice cancer ekuo impanimfo wonum abo anamon ede oni akyeremu ewo miamia hodo bi a wonum edi dwumade aboa apomuden wonsem so na wonum dwuma wokodi ya ne se ene wonum ba na wohwehwe won krata mu hwe mmia wo di dwuma no na ensane mfata na sem utumi krata ekuta wono enimra kwanso a ene na omobepe credo kesepa ne bi na wonum ede atum na wonum na mo anom de wo monim kopie mu ewo 21st clinic sciatica expert no ewo ehwa eno nso edanche a woto aso edu asenso herbal clinic eno nso ewo pankro no sa ekuoyi mienu wo mso omo bo adwuma de aboa pomuden nsem so de nanso kwan a won mafa so edi dwuma wo ho no eye cancel no won mu nhyehyɛ ya wodidi edwuma no enya de akuoyi mienu no wafa sa ekwan no subie no nenam so a empanimfo atu sa namon ya ekuoyi mienu anasa adwumakuo mienu no empanimfo ene wonum ewo ebika ye ko na fe ye head of compliance and enforcement ye Owura Michael Lawson ebra wonum kodi adwumasoni wo mia hodo mienu ne ye course no yenko na yenkotie ehonsem.
First and foremost, let me thank you all for the services that you are rendering. So, TMPC is the body mandated by government to basically look at promotion, regulation, and the control of traditional and alternative medicine practice in Ghana. So, we are mandated to ensure that practitioners who are providing these services, such as running herbal clinics, herbal shops, Ayurveda, homeopathy, naturopathy, chiropathy, Ayurveda, yoga, massage, they are licensed to be able to provide these services. So when you come, you are supposed to check to find out if you have the necessary licenses to operate. Once you don't have them and you fail to provide those licenses, we are forced to temporarily close down the place to give you the opportunity for you to prepare yourself to come to the council and initiate processes to register your premise. And this is one, it is basically to ensure that there's public safety. Two, there's public awareness and there's public trust that the providers of these services, they are qualified. They are not just people who have just opened these premises with the intention of profiteering. They have opened the premises with the intention of providing safe and better healthcare to the general public. So, thank you very much.
Now uko ekuaye traditional medicine practice ye council numu openi a ohwe se empanimfo bedi emra so no mo beye de se ye Owura Michael Lawson na ye kote ensem bi efini ho efa na mo a wonum etu no nanu ya
etiefo aha eye Adventist World Radio Kumasi 97.7 FM so enwumre no nsia kasebo ena waso gusu a wo etie no wo ko Facebook na enya dia wonsa ebekan esan bibi ntina mumu no fa wani kyeremu ewo YouTube Awr Kumasi 97.7 ubenya kasie yi bi na watumi etie ata mame herbal clinic ena afi haxa mixture ne capsules womo adama en wo se yasin ye gina we so na ye twa ye ho ye ba ye beto kasie ne so amamo. Yada etiefo ase se mwefidie no da so da Adventist World Radio Kumasi 97.7 FM so enwre no nsia kase na yede esomu yede ni kirem ewo mfimfin mantam no emu ne yekopiem ewo mfimfin mantam a aposifo awowo mantam no mu ne titru ene kasoa ne mpotemu ede atu dwase wo matena se hu se adrobafo a wo mu ewo mpotemu ho no ene de ye friend say siren ya ebo akwe no wo mo gototo bi e de abehye wo mu ehyen ni mu wo ba no wo bo ubefi se nipa titru bi no wo ba betwemu ana asem bi esi ena ene ye pe kwan e de ama wo mu ekodumuja ena afi wo mu edi nipa ekwa yaresabia obekwa kwatwe ukon no na yo driver ni a wo no nam kwan so wo pentem ena wo bro samfidie yi mu enu akire enso no womu esan kofa enkane ahodo a ano odene a ebro enkane a yede ama ehyen se womfa emfa kwan so a enam so ema enkwanhia ahodo no eba ene wokopiem won kran a eni adroverfo ebro apem ni akire wa kire womu aka so aposifo kirem se womu de kokobo ene wodi kan ede ama adroverfo no nemum womu andi so na se womu toa so da sasuba ne dia wo be chechire womu enina aposifo a womu enam ekwan no so ewo kaswa no wo de ensem etu Awr Kumasi 97.7 FM yenim
quote like LI 2180 regulation 74 and 65. These are the laws which guides us on the way or on our roads according to issues of World Radio, lights.
Kumasi,
the problem here is
of hope.
People are abusing the lighting system on their vehicles. They are buying unapproved lamps and add to the original lamps on the vehicle. And this is causing problems on our roads. Some of them are very strong that when they are lit, it blurs your eye. You can't see well. Sometimes you have to park your car. And it leads to accidents on our roads. And so we are enforcing these laws to make sure that the factors leading to accidents on the road, part of it is caused by these lights. And so we are embarking on this exercise to make sure our road is safe.
So what has been Adventist World Radio 97.7 FM.
Enfimfin mantamu kaswa ne mpotemu aposifo wo ho no ode atudwa se nipa wo mo kane wo hyen no ho ade akwanhia eba nina no wo be ekire wo mu nina
Yede ni echemu ewo Hilda Hostel no ewo University of Mines and Technology UMAT ewo takwa ewo atoye mantamu ne ho na Owra Frederick Opoku wono na ye pani a woda rent controller no ene wode atodwa se ye Hilda Hostel ekwan a wono afaso na ye ebo a wono different desuafo no a waye mu nsachara opese woje sesika no enya de a wono ene Hilda Hostel wono epno so kra na sade nanse wo mo aba monten so epan mu kase ene wo ye hostel manager na se wasibiaye bi na wo de ma desuafo na se wo pese wo tu sika ni mu a esese wo ba mpanimfo na mu nyina mo tena se na mo hwe kwan a ene sika mo gifra desuafo no ebeye yie ansa na watumi atum enu ntisa na mo aye hostel etue wono mu ni ho kwan se sika wo mo aye o madwene so mo beje no wo mo beje edi efra desuafo yenko Owra Frederick Opoku ho na ensam ekoso efa ye Hilda Hostel ene openi ntem no yenkonko tie bi.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, the Ghanaian people. This is an announcement or information that I just gathered. It's all about the hostel fees.
Adventist World Radio 97.7
it's becoming evidently clear that some of the hostel operators are adamant. They say that they don't respect the laws of the Republic and that we can go to hell. That's fine. This afternoon, one hostel located on the campus of Blvd of Mines and Technology, Takwa, called Hilda Hostel. Hilda Hostel, this afternoon, I have been informed, and I'm going to share here for everybody to see what you have challenged the rent control and you seek to do. Today, you have announced a new rate for your hostel, which differs from what you were charging the last year, meaning that the directive that the rent commissioner gave is defied. But it's unfortunate. But remember, I'm coming after you. Trust me. And I am telling you that if you go ahead to take this money, you will refund it. I'm telling you. It does not matter who is behind that hostel, Hilda Hostel. Take note. Can you imagine that Hilda Hostel is telling us that one student in a room, they are taking 11,800. One student in a room, they are taking 11,800. Two in a room, they are taking 9,500. 9,500. Three in a room, they are taking 7,800. And four in a room, they are taking 6,800. Your guess may be good as mine. Let me do the multiplication here. What they are saying is that if you have two students in a room, 9,500 plus 9,500 is what? Is it 19,000? 19,000 Ghana cedis. Two students in a room, they are taking what? 19,000 what? Is it 19,000 what? 200. Can you give me a calculation? Do it for me, yes? 19,000 Ghana cedis, right? Two in a room. Then we have three in a room. We have 7,800. Three in a room. And that is 23,400. Public, listen. When we are going to crush these people, let nobody say that we are abusive. And this cannot continue.
Openia ono ene da rent controller no Ora Frederick Opoku ena yete say yeah Hilda Hostel eno ewo UMAT meche University of Mines and Technology wonum sika wode eji efred suafo na yete so openi e ka trom say omu ni ho kwan say obeji say sika e de efri adesuafo no
da ko ye be she da ko da Hilda Hotel ho nso ahwese sen eno
eni pa ba ko no 11,800
nti ye be ko omu hotel ho akoda ho ahwese ho nso sen no mo gia na ye de ani kirem ewo nkofo enkroso na South Africa mine eni ase wo mo pese wo mo ne Ghana etna adoa woma so nini na eni se ebre ko ba se wo mo tete Ghana dishia mampani John Dramani Mahama eni osofo hwama no ne ensem eso onimonyamfo Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ekofa Ghana fo ba ende South Africa fo edwa na ene woko South Africa te se de nkwa ba Ghana na wo ba eye Ghana ye GBC no womo nso edie South African Broadcasting Corporation SABC womo area kete kase na womo ema no ene wokotwero to ase se wo ba Ghana ha no mu a ene Ebola aba Ghana ha ama nipa empimienu ni aha miensa no womo nya bi ahasa na womo wie ye no odi tu dwa se enye empimienu ni ahasa nko a ene wo Ghana womo nya Ebola yare no nemom aham kro aduasa 934 kranso awu a womo ni na Ebola na eku womo a chesensem no ekosoro eno ena Ghana dishia womo ewo South Africa womo tie no msi na de nsem na South Africa fo womo keka ede efa Ghana man hu abrante wodi kan etwen tetefun efre Ghana mpenifo eye jo enim wono Ghana ni dishia wote South Africa wono ofre mpenifo bisa se dabio dabena Ebola efi Democratic Republic of Congo wananti ya na woriaye ana wiemhye no ofo ya wabedu Ghana enipa mpemienu ni ahasa no womwenya yade ni bi ama eye enipa ahankru eduasa atwa nananom ewonsie do eno enaso ya womhwa pomudin nsem so wo mamudi atu dwase we eyehrodo hurada nsem ewiase ni na kuba atan ya wo hwe sasumdwe beba United Nations wonhwe bi afei African Union se tiase dia wo mu mpanifo nso no wo mu enhwe bi se South Africa wode Ghana wo man kakrakai ni na akoto wo mu TV so a wo gu yanim ase amane bo abeka yensa ne se aso ye hwapomuden ensem so wo mamu dia tudwa se enya de a wo mbeja asem na manaka baby a South Africa fo wo mu hu se Ghana fo nya Ebola no wo mrambe chirem wo wie no de tudwa se Ghana fo bi anka na komanto ne yem enipa efa mechire nipa bakwa ya cheni mu mienu kura no enya Ebola ni bi na akwa kodu nipa dodo a South Africa wo mu television no wode aba abonten
Jemfrey South Africa fire ni enchemu mra yenchen he yara mecha Nigeria na yemonsimu ewo Cross River State enkosi eye Calabar na High Court wonum wo Calabar sabrede wahye se eye osofo ayefe no ubong base etim wanya mfie no aduonum baako osofo ane yenkwa sign na homa na afi yenye nkwa mfi ne nsam ewo atiasefo asase so no pani ne kwadu nyina ne se wono a ne yamuba na na sene mu ba wanya mfie no edunsia Deborah Basi a Ghana hanke beka se woyo nsuo babroni se woye Down syndrome pani se ne bai wo befo ono ankasa ne ba na na se wasaya sofo na wahia sa ha we no ne ba no eye baifu enti wahwetwe de ampo nyankopon anim ama ne ba Deborah Basi no waje ne nkwa ede efre ne nsam ama abofre awuya ya na no ena ne court a wonom wo Calabar kyerese de kan wo ye nyankopon nipa na sa wo ye sofo na de tosum yenu mponka wow ba wo be ye obi bone anka enye wow ba na watumi age ne nkwa efre ne nsam de otemu afa wotena adwam eye Justice Blessing Engu ena wo kyerese wuntimi nyame nipa na wontena ewiase eni saa enyambra sem wei sa wo ba wo ye baifo sa wonya baifo woni wo kwan sa woje ne nkwa edi free nsem na asem yi beto edwa na Ghana hanke beka se ye shraj na nso wokọ eye ehonom no ana Nigeria beka se Basic Right Council Initiative wo moje asem yi sampasa court no wo matumi agina wo mo na so no mo de asotwe modu ede ama nyame nipa eye Basi na afenso wo mo de kokobo kwa ama nipa nyina titiri won mo wo Nigeria sa wo fa wa fofra enye abofra wo man no mu ena sesa wode wa foforo no ekono so wo ma sori agina sa wo mo bebo emofra eho eban we ni nsam a efri eye Nigerian so ede eba enwumre
yemfree alatayaw Nigeria mainumu ni yemfree ni nkyerem ewo Italy ni ekopiemu ewo Italy dia Morocco ni bia yewo no ewo Italy mainumu Abdulrahim Fakeh ene watoa nananom ewo ensiedo ewo Italy etifi FM Bologna na eno ena manebo a abeka Awr Kumasi 97.7 FM yensa ene se abrante no nyese wote hwa ene ene mframaboni bi bebo ye eno to nananom wonsiedo aposifo a wo munimu de wo mu ye bambofo ene wo mu kire abrante no na wo kire no wo mu anka ne boni ankire no ene de ahead ahemre huitum kutukum wo dufu no de wo nsake kan no no wode wo nsake kan no akire no na brante ne to anananom ewo ensiedo enam so manipa mpempem etigu montene so ewo Bologna kronu mu a wo chemse da bi aposifo de enka ye nipa no ena mo bebo ye ho ba isi den ena so obi ayebonimpo a mo bro no eje ne nkwa efri ne nsem enam so ematimamufo ne aposifo edi boani ene wie efira nopa no eba kwesi ada no wo mu de boani enra wo mu de boani na ene wie die no ene ne aposifo wo mu bro beye eduasa timamufo no so de wo mu sakeka wo mu kakra kire wo mu se noko wo hoyi eyeje na wo mu de won sakeka wo mu no ene na akwakoye din enumu ena branch ne sister Khadija edi tudwa kire mu se awrehosem ne se wo mu nua no krae se wo kokruma ba wo mo fra ni tetefon no kranana wo mo fra wo bia emfa enu na kire no emfoni ba bonten wo mo hu se san posifo bi ena kire no wo mo yemienu etete abrantend won sakeka no a wato anananom ewo ensiedo na dia beto dwa eni se Bologna wo mu pani wo hwe kro no eso Matthew Lapol papa no edi atudwa kire mu ese eni wo ho kwan pa se nipa no wo mu ye kire na wo mu kire wo mu anije angisa posifo ebo sabra nemum se wo mu nso ekokochi eye aposifo no bro wo no wo mu anya ade na nko se wo to obo eno ena Italy wo mu prime minister Giorgia Meloni enso dia tudwa kire mu se wo ka se kwan abrante Fakeh wo fa so wuye no na ni je ho anu oboa na emum emfum so mienu emfa papa baako emba entina nkani se temamufuo no wonso otugu aposifuo papa ne dia tudwa se posifuo wonam wonsasoma abrantie Abdulrahim Fake watu anananom wonsie do no aban a wowo Italy no enya de wo beja wo mo woni wo mu bedi no nyono
na yebo Awr Israel wonum ene Gaza wonum ntawanta wadie num sabra ye kasai de Israel womo ama won homene so akwakoja akodie mu de egu ekrobi wo Gaza eye al sabra ema enam so abusua bi emu nipa eye ensia wonum agana se de otu abusua ya no eye Firas al Masri wone ne jire ena ne ma ena kan wonum ato nananum ewo ensie do na nya abusua ye mu nipa ensia kwa ne to nananum wonsie do enipa ensia bi nso awu aka ho a ne nyina no anosom enipa edumienu na sabra ya kasa de Israel won masrafo no echiremu a ene Hamas wo baabi a mekire baabi o wo nso wo mo boban pa na nankomu jai akodie ede egu wonum so enam so ama akwakoka abusuan na ya Gaza won mapomden aso ye no ede tudwa se wo hwe ye ahinimme ne da to so enso afi empimienu ne aduonu miensa menteme wase esori wo Gaza ene Israel wonum ntam na wo mo hwa senka asumdwe befa ntoma pefra nanso asumdwe no antumi amfa ntoma pefra no a enipa afamu ahwe won kwa no eye enipa apem oha ene de eguso omunyina no efi Palestine na fe UN echiremu se sa namo a wonum tu ya nam so matemamufuo bi ato ananam wonsie do no eye mra na se ye wudie kase a wonum edi etia enipa mekire international humanitarian law na etia no enu nti wo srese se wo mo anyan menteme na enam so matemamufuo ewu a wo sre wiase amansa nyina amampanifo ne amahodo so empanifo nyina so wo mo nsori na nea ekoso ewo Gaza ene Israel no wo mo meka bi na somdwemra anyesa temamufo a wo te wo baabi dwene wo mo ho no wo mo pa na ya na enyan sunsanso kase ewo wonso
kasie ni nina esi ensemedi mu akotini ebi enese US womo mranim ni pani a wono wodi Ghana kane fotosanfo asem edi atudwa echiremu se Ghana yenkrata asema yede ba yesi yepese onumunyamfo Ken Oforiata yede ne ba oman mu no obegina mrana no eyohrodo radansem Yangoma suafo ni onyamfo Haruna Idris wode atudwa se yangoma sua mu nhyehyɛ bi emrebi na ewo mecha national standardized test no wono mo san akofa aba dom kuma ewo mrahye bedwafie di atudwa se yeyi utinu ankasa yeyi weyibone chema wuntumi a wode no akwakotumu no ekire se pepere yo enye adwuma ewo man mu
National Service Authority wonum ya adwene ka wote eye personnel wo musika no sidi edunum de ato baabi de aye nhyehyɛ ya ma wonum ekuomei ampene sabre kasa de mpanifo atwesa na montu no asensen
wo asante mantamu orapo yando wo ye kasamafo de ma MPP amanyoku no de ato dwase wo koto se wonyonko ne ho akamu a enda we tiko ema no esan se wonyonko da wo hoi ene wo da enti wo mo NDC mu a wo bo se efa chema wuntumi a wakire no wonhwe yie na emre yendi nkaso
Yeko atoye mantamu eko Hilda Hostel ewo UMass University of Mines and Technology eni esika wo moaye o madwene se afi mpimienu ne aduonunum ede kwa aduonunsia so no sika mo je afri adesuafo no eye rent control penim passe enya de obema ho kwan da
wo South Africa mine emu no wo mine ni na wo mu TV kesi a ewo ho television station no ede akwakoto so se Ghana kura no Ebola abahano mu anipa empemienu ni akire ena wo monye bia anipa ahankron nso ni akire ena ato nananom ewonse do aso ye hwapo mudin sem kire mu a asemi wonja no kwa
Yebowra Israel wonum ene Gaza nsensemu man hunu se Israel ja akodie mu ede akwakogu Gaza efo so nam so ma abusua bia emu enipa ensia wonum nyina ato nananom ewo ensie
wei ene ensenka ye bi ena ene ebnada enwumre kita wonsa abusome de toso aduonu ba ko wa fimpinu ne aduonu ensie mu apesemakafo ye fa bre betena nkonya so ede besomu se enwumre no nsia kasebo wo Adventist World Radio Kumasi 97.7 FM so kasiye nana yawo adumako prekon adawroma wonya bi hwe e wo YouTube bibinti ene Facebook no yentumi amba ho awrkumasi.com wonsa kanyen saa enso ena Awr Kumasi app no nso wonsa e kanyen e wo so aboafo eso yasen no eye Atamame Herbal Clinic ene nkwada hwe ene awo nsem de aputuoja lake kwan no so do ani kire ho a wo bete ne te numero 1 wo beye ede amount sanso na Haxa mixture ne capsules stomach ulcer ne tamfo wo hunu anu yi fum wo betu ulcer ni na asenso ede amount Emmanuel Frimpong ene chinchim fidie no emfuruma ede ma yen akenkanfo amote ye ni enwumre eyeme ni ansa mene
abena adomako redu
yemamomo enitia adeshe